What's up, everybody? H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, Denise's number one urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks and sometimes Chris Walker, coming to you live from Houston, Texas, but we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And let me tell you something, it's Women Rock Wednesday. Y'all already know. Text, tag, tell your friends, I got something for you today. I try to always have something for you, but it's unique. It's just, oh, you remember I said when you know better, you do better. I got so much stuff. This thing I'm finna get it started. I ain't got time to wait on nobody. Let me look at my women. Make sure I got to have at least 5 women up here. But I don't care if it ain't but one. I got to get this show started today. It's just so much in me, and I just got to get it out of me. Okay, is that okay? I got to get it out of me. Let's see who we got. Let me go look at my women so I can get on with it. Oh, I see. I'll say my girls. Hold on. Let me see who I see. I see Dale Griggs. D White, where you been, D White? D White that disappeared on me. Yeah, she been absent. I've been marking you absent. Mindy Collins is in the building. Belinda Jonathan is in the building. Anissa the real deal Bill is in the building. Who else? I saw somebody else. Rosie Johnson is in the building. Josephine Houston is in the building. That's all hey, Tim, that's the 18. Hey, I got my girls with me now. So now I can get this thing cranked up. Let me tell y'all something. Uh, I made a statement yesterday. That's why a friend of mine, who used to be, well, they still do some stuff with Rudy at the Fountain of the Bread of Life, and over there at the Amazing 102 and St. John's Church downtown. And she's an administrator there, and she watched the show because she wondered where we've been, because she had the old Facebook address, and a lot of people we lost because Facebook shut us out of our account. So, but she saw the show yesterday, and she said, Robert, what do you mean by you conflicted? See, her father played professional football, and she know how he was dealing with CTE and how the NFL was, treating him bad and treating other players. So she was asking me, why were you conflicted? And I didn't explain it, because I haven't been talking about football. We used to do football picks on every Thursday. Jimmy pick a team, I pick a team. We used to pick, and I did it. But then when the Kaepernick thing happened, something bubbled up in me. Okay, then the George Floyd thing happened, something bubbled up in me. And let me tell you something. The reason I'm conflicted because being in the sports industry for 30 some years, I made a living off of football. How? Negotiate the contract for the player pays me. So I made a living for 30 years. I had 3 guys in the Hall of Fame: Charles Woodson, Orlando Pace, Ty Law, all them guys in the Hall of Fame. So I like football. I didn't like it as a fan because I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I never went to watch it. Even when I went to watch them play, I'm up talking and making deals, and I never been nobody gonna sit up there and watch a game, especially live. I like it better on TV. That's just me. I don't like to go to the game live. Too many crazy ass, drunk ass people in there, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't like to be around drunk people. Let me tell you something. I had this rule when I used to go out a lot. I go to the club, right? You know, when I used to go, people wonder why I always leave at 1. I'm always easing out of that door at 1, because around 1:30 is when them folks get ignorant. That liquor just hit them and they get ignorant and stuff happen after 1:30. So I always try to get out of there by 1. That's just been my rule for a long time. Every time, where you go? Man, he always did even early. So I always wanted to drive my own car because I don't want to be held hostage. So, and I was thinking about that, right? And when she told me, she said, Robert, I didn't understand what you meant. I said, I'm conflicted because of the things that I've acquired from the NFL, and now I just don't like them no more. I don't like them because I don't like their practices. I don't like them the way they do the black coaches. I don't like them how they do the black executives. And I understand that. Listen to me. I understand. They own the teams. They hire who they want to. I can't tell nobody who to hire, right? Because you ain't gonna come tell me who to hire, right? D. White, you know ain't nobody gonna come over there and tell you and Mindy what to do. So I understand that. So you want people around you that you cool with. And Jerry Jones is cool with Mike McCarthy. Even when Mike McCarthy came to interview, all the other coaches stayed at a hotel. Mike McCarthy stayed at Jerry Jones' house. You know he was going to get the job. Right? So she told me, I said, so I'm conflicted. I'm conflicted because I know what they're doing to us. Y'all, they got a thing called race norming. They when the CTE, you know, they won the CTE battle. Got won by the complainants, and the NFL lost. So they had a lot of money to pay, some billions to pay. But they came in. You pay the money and just shut up. They came in trying to police who get the money. The NFL saying the black guy's brains are already messed up. So he wasn't hurt that bad. His brain was already messed up. Get the white guy's brains, they wasn't that messed up. So if they bad right now, let's pay them. Don't play the black and strung them along and strung them along and strung them along. And some of these guys died. And now we got a case against them trying to get them to pay their descendants because they just strung them along. That's why I don't like the NFL. I don't like Jerry Jones. I don't like none of them owners. Because I know who they are. Y'all got to understand, I done read the book, the diaries, everything on every owner in the NFL. Because guess what? That's what I did. When I'm going to go negotiate with somebody, Gary Carter, when I'm going to negotiate with a team, I'm not worried about this damn GM. He's a pawn. He don't write the check, the guy who owned the team. So guess what? I want to know everything about the dude who owned the team. You have to know as an agent or whoever, if you was dealing with Les Alexander with the Houston, you can't show up to a meeting with him in a cold weather climate and your woman have on a mink coat. His wife is one of the executives of PETA. She ain't gonna like that. So you got to be smart enough to read on up there to know, baby, you can't wear this mink coat. We're gonna wear something else into this meeting if I'm meeting with Les Alexander. You know how I do because I researched it. A lot of us, we just don't research stuff. So a lot of us don't know. So that's why, Trina, if you're listening today, that's why I was convicted about being Robert DeVos, the owner of Amway, when I was doing Penny's deal. You thought I was worried about John Gabriel? He was a GM. Dude, you're a pawn. I play chess, not checkers. I'm trying to get to the king and the queen. Who make the decisions? The guys who going to actually, I'm trying to get to Jerry Jones. I want to know everything about him. I want to know everything about Daniel Snyder. I want to know everything. That's young people. I hope I woke some up inside of you. If I'm going to be mixed up in something, I want to be at the top. All right. So yes, I'm conflicted, Trina. So that's why I'm conflicted with this NFL stuff. Because, you know, I made money off of it. You know what I'm saying? Like the show, push thumbs up and push, cause I got more. Push thumbs up and if you're on Facebook, push the share button. Share. I think I've shared it already. So these kind of things, y'all, I know you don't know about it, and I got to explain them a lot more. So I thank you, Trina, when you called me and said, Robert, what did you mean by you? She said, because I'm very conflicted because of the way they did my daddy, but I like the game of football. Yes. So that's all. We'll go there. I had to share that. Shout out to Thaddeus Moody. I got a text from him today because I was wondering why he wasn't on the show yesterday, and he sent me a text. See, this is the effect that this show is having. This is the effect the show is having. He said, man, all is well. I'm attending a brokerage conference here in Chicago. I'm being recruited by a friend just to see how much my worth is to them. Because he always listened to me telling y'all, know your worth. He using stuff that he has gotten on this chop shop and applying it to his life. This a grown man. Imagine if I can get a young man or a young woman to get these words. That's why I tell you to share the show. Not for me, for them. El Ray, you following me? For them. Then shout out again today to Michael Collins, young man. If y'all been watching this show, I call him Money Mike, young man who I met when he was a young boy, and I thought he was just so impressive. Him and his friend Jaden, they were so impressive young men. I just followed their life and followed their careers and followed this young man. He got an offer from Lamar University and TSU yesterday. So that's two divisions. It ain't but 353 of them in the whole world. And two of them have offered this kid. And now this is a kid, and this is what I want y'all to wake up to, summer basketball community. This kid went and played, Sonya Billingsley, on a summer team this summer, Sonya. Playing 16 minutes a game, 16. He was on a star-studded team. Don't get it twisted. 16 minutes. But the team decided, they winning and everything. The team decided for some, I don't know what the reason, because I haven't talked to him, to bring 2 or 3 outside people that play his position and play them in front of him, and he been there the whole time, and he just as good as them or better. And these scary ass people in the summer basketball community are scared to say something about it, but it's one dude, I'm unbossed and unbrought. You can't buy me and you can't boss me. So I can say it. I ain't got to depend on you coming to my tournament. I ain't got to depend on you coming to my I ain't got to depend on you to watch this show. So I can say it. Mamas and daddies, you can go get hauled out and sit on the bench for no other reason on a summer basketball circuit and still get back home, keep your head down, and be a great young man and get two great coaches to offer you. I'm going to repeat that because a lot of y'all ass ain't heard that. When y'all think about you got to be here, you got to do here, you got to do it. You got hold out, you got to sit on the bench, got people, they just bringing in at his position. That young man wanted to quit several times, but had people around him said, no, we finished the job. He should have left and went to another team. Normal situations, you leave a team that treats you like that. Right? Normal situation. Y'all, this is real. This can happen to your son. You can sit your little black butt back there and just... This can happen to your son, your nephew, your grandson, your anybody. I got to share this because these scare-ass people in this community ain't saying it. They'll say it to me on the phone, but they ain't saying it because they got stuff to lose. Do I care about a summer basketball team not liking me? You got to be out your mind if you think that about me. No, sir. I'm in a position where I can tell the truth. They need to cut that mess out. We need to root that mess out. Hold up. If the kid's not good enough, then tell his parents. Tell his parents and look, we're going another way. Y'all need to go and help them find somewhere else to go. That's what you should do if it's about the kids. But you don't come and play 16 minutes a game to 0 or 2 minutes. And you good enough to have 2 coaches offer you a scholarship at one ain't but 300. I told you, ain't but what 350 of them. I hope y'all understanding me, L. Ray Dixon, because ain't nobody coming. Y'all got to quit being scared of these people out here, man. What they can do to you? They tried to do it to him. What happened? He get 2 offers and more coming. Because the boy's a straight out baller. But guess what? His game ain't sexy. He just do the little things that make you win. It's not sexy. That was somebody told me. Robert, his game is not sexy. The same way they said about Chris McDermott. I say he's the most productive player I've seen. Robert, he's just not sexy enough. Sexy to who? To who? What are y'all talking about? He do things to win. He goes to the U of H camp. Michael Collins goes to the U of H camp, right? He in there balling so freaking hard that one of the assistants from U of H got on his phone and told Kellen Sampson and Kevin Sampson, y'all need to come over and see this. The guard from the other team couldn't even get the damn ball across the court. I was there. You know what Kevin Sampson, they came over there and said, do me a favor, or you can stay with your team, because they was playing with the school teams, but I got a U of H camp team I want you to play on. And put him on that team so they want to see him more. And want to see him more. But he go back to his summer team, and they just set him down there. Great young man, great teammate. And it wasn't about his talent. I can see if it was about his talent, Robert Hatter would sit up here and say, player, you just ain't good enough. Had nothing to do with talent. That's the problem I got. So be man enough to say, hey, we're going to go another way. And let me tell y'all something. This boy has gotten these 2 scholarship offers. That program that he played for, I ain't seen not one person retweeted from the program. Hey, Crystal, how you doing? El Ray, do you understand what I'm talking about? I know y'all quiet over there. You can call him if you want to. I know y'all quiet over there. Can't keep doing this to our kids. I told y'all. So, y'all need to let this whole damn summer basketball stuff just burn down and build it back up new with new people and get all of these sorry ass people out of it. Nicholas Best, I don't want to hear about no damn Mel Tucker right now. I'm talking about something else. I'm talking about something. I'm talking about a subject that's Mel Tucker ain't thinking about you, me, and nobody else. We ain't gonna talk, but this ain't the Mel Tucker subject. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, because I guess he said, forget what I'm talking about. I want to talk about Mel Tucker. Hell no. I'm talking about these folks right around here in this damn city right here. Talk about no damn Mel Tucker right now. That's an ignorant ass millionaire who went and messed with a girl that he shouldn't have messed with, and albeit it might be wrong. An ignorant ass millionaire who messed with a forbidden fruit. I told you, chasing, got his head cut off trying to chase some tail. Let me tell you something. I told y'all need to share this show. I'm not worried about no Mel Tucker. I told y'all the story about the monkey who was on the train track, who broke away from the zoo on the train, got out the train, and the train ran over his tail. He was alive, but the train ran over his tail. Right? So check this out. So he's so busy, he had to come back and get his tail. So in the midst of him coming back and getting his tail, he didn't know there's another train was coming, and the train come and cut off his damn head. So the moral is, quit chasing the tail and get your whole head cut off. That's the point I'm trying to make. Yes, I don't have no Mel Tucker. Out of all the women in the world, you want to go beat yourself off on the phone and get fired. The biggest clown in the world. Listen, I know they set him up. I believe they set him up. All of that. But dude, come on, player. All of us have weaknesses, and they found yours out. Think about it. Samson, strongest man in the world. They sent some tail at him. And all she said was, what is the source of your strength? And his ignorant butt told her. And soon as he went to sleep, she cut his damn hair off. The Greater Houston Area Hoops is not the team that he played on. I'm talking about the team that he played for. I ain't seen nobody from that organization. Back to Money Mike. Money Mike is a hard worker. I told you about the program when we met. I guess you did. But y'all got to understand, I can't control where no kid go. I ain't got no son. I ain't but one player I ever controlled where he went, and that was Robert Hatter IV. I done learned, man, these people gonna do what the hell they want. A long time ago. He said, man, if you can keep these ungrateful ass people for 1 year, you're doing well in your program. I told you, the woman left my program just because I wouldn't let her live with me. She wanted to move her and her kids in my house. No, Mom, that's not happening. I'm taking my son off your team. Okay. Okay. How did that work out for you? When I look at these kids, like, see what I'm trying to do with this Money Mike thing. What I'm trying, yes. She was serious, D. White. Told Jimmy, if you catch me on his team again, you put your feet in my ass. Yes. Y'all, can y'all imagine the book y'all imagine how good my book gonna be? I don't know which one I don't know which one I would put that in. It's unbelievable, man. But this young man, great young man. People in this summer basketball just to do you like that and see how God come back and just say, okay, oh, you don't appreciate it? All right, we appreciate it. Are we still there? Am I still there? I saw a little glitch in the system. Am I still? Somebody say something. Somebody say something. Let me know you're there. Mark, let me know you're there. If anybody there, let me know something. Did I freeze? Am I back? Yeah, I froze. They gave me, okay, am I back? Okay. Thank you, James, baby. Thank you, baby. Thank you. I just want, see, they gave me at least they gave me a notice that said something and said, man, do you want to continue? Hell yeah, I want to continue. See, when we talk about stuff like this, y'all see? Y'all see what happened? Okay, all right. No, that's all right. It's back. We back. I just want to know if my people back. Cause I got something to talk about. What was that? Well, oh, it's back out. Froze again. Wonder what's going on. Hold on, let me check. Let me check my system. It just might be the internet. Hold on, y'all. Let me cut off everything I can. Let me check some. Let me get a speed test to see what's up. Oh. Speed check. Wait a minute. Y'all can hear me? I'm good. Okay. I don't know what to do. Y'all. Here we go. See, this is what I love about y'all, man. Y'all all right with me. Y'all know ain't nobody else gonna say what I'm saying right now. Y'all already know it, man. And somebody got to say it. But I want y'all to start doing something about it, Nicholas Best. I need y'all to start doing something about this stuff, man. Because these guys gonna keep doing it. So I ain't mad. You remember I told you? I said, I'm not knocking nobody's hustle, but I'm going to question your ethics. And all I'm doing right now is questioning their ethics. I'm not talking about, so when you get your ass on the phone and tell me, well, they talking about you. I'm questioning the ethics. Because I know how y'all are out here. Messy Marvins. There's some people watching y'all can't see on here, right? They're in the background watching every damn thing I say. I'm just telling you. So I'm not knocking your hustle, Tyrone Caldwell, but I'm questioning your ethics when you do a young man like this. But back to Deion, back to Coach Brian. I got so much I want to share with y'all that I don't think nobody else is covering. And I just want us to be. Because I talked to a partner of mine last night, very, very bright man. We sitting in a meeting last night and had dinner, meeting, played a little golf. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Hey, I don't know about y'all. Have y'all ever seen this? My partner sent me this yesterday. Watch this. That's a dang coyote. Man, I got to bring more artillery than what I'm used to bringing on the golf course from now on. It's a coyote. It's houses over there. Can you imagine if it was a small animal? And my partner, is scary, but he's scared. He ain't getting close to it. I mean, look at him. He's scared. See, I rode up on it with my 9-iron. He's scared. Look at him. He waiting on him to go. He's scary, man. Should have been right on him. Look at him, scary. I ain't gonna tell y'all who it is. But I had a great dinner last night, just talking, and bright guy. We had such a great conversation at the bar. So a man and his wife showed up, and the man came over to us and said, man, I'm just telling y'all, I love to see two brothers conversing the way you two have tonight. You never know who's watching you. Share this show, y'all. This is important. It's important. We just talking. He moved out of town on me. Now he snuck back in town on me. And but great man. But it's a lot of the stuff about Deion, and he know Deion, that he didn't know. I'm not gonna assume y'all just know, okay, from now on. All right? I'm not going to assume. Are y'all still there? Everybody here? Let me see, because I think everything's good. I think it's good. I think I can. Them things never move by themselves. You just don't see his brother always impact. Oh, okay, Tyrone. Okay. All right. I guess we'll talk about Gilbert. We probably ain't gonna have time today, but at some point we're gonna talk about Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert Arenas, y'all. Let me help y'all. Right quick. Gilbert Arenas is saying this crazy ass stuff because y'all listening to it and watching it. Don't y'all know I can do it, say some crazy stuff like that, then a million of y'all. I am not with that. I'm not Mr. Hot Take and Mr. First Take. I ain't trying to get y'all, I want y'all to understand this thing. So he's saying those things, y'all, so you can come on my show and talk about, I didn't know he smoked crack. Come on, man. That's why he's saying it. He's saying the most outrageous things so we can talk about it. So let's talk about Deion right now. Okay? Let's talk about something. Let me show you something that you might not want to hear this because this might be too damn positive for you. I told you to share the show. Much respect to Deion Sanders for taking the high road. And yes, death threats over a football game is ridiculous. But there does need to be a standard and a penalty for what Henry Blackburn did. But Deion Sanders exemplified it. Class, leadership, everything else, they accuse him of lacking. My black people, y'all got to hear that. Because y'all so used to Dick Rose saying ignorant stuff and y'all skinning and grinning, skinning and grinning. I'm trying to give you something. This tweetable. There does need to be a standard for penalty for what Henry Blackburn did to Travis Hunter. But Deion Sanders exemplified. I'm finna show you what he said. Let me find it. Watch this.
Henry Blackburn is a good player who played a phenomenal game. He made a tremendous hit on Travis on the sideline. You could call it dirty. You could call it he was just playing the game of football. But whatever it was, it does not constitute that he should be receiving death threats. This is still a young man trying to make it in life, a guy that's trying to live his dream and hopefully graduate with honors or degree, committed to excellence and go to the NFL. he does not deserve a death threat over a game. That kid was just playing the best of his ability, and he made a mistake. So I forgive him.
He said, I forgive him. Travis forgave him. See, that's why we can't let those people tell us about Deion. Like somebody come on here the other day. Well, I'm waiting on y'all. Tell me when James Boogie get back. Y'all please help me when he get back. I can't wait to y'all worry about them games. Wait till he go up against dude. All we talking about? Let me tell you, I got to share something with y'all about that. I got to share something with y'all. The death threats. Y'all, I want y'all to hear me. All these crazy people and all them crazy ass parents in the stands. I'm talking to all y'all. All them crazy ass PGWs in the stands. The referees want to fight and pulling pistols and guys in Dallas in a football game is pulling pistols on people. Young men on these college campuses trying to touch women and you don't supposed to be touching them. All of y'all. These death threats of this Colorado State University players receiving is indicative of how off the rockers so many people have gotten when it comes to sports. I told y'all about this groupie ass fan shit. Robert, you say Robert, you ain't no fan. Hell no, I ain't no fan. Fan is the root word fanatic. Go tell me what fanatic is. I told you I'm a fanatic for one thing. That's Jesus. That's it. Just cause I like a player don't mean I ain't his fan. I'm not finna ask him for the autograph. I'm not finna run over there up to him. I'm not finna go to no game. It's just no, that ain't me. You can be a fan all you want to, just don't throw it on me. But this is indicative, y'all, on how off the rockers so many people have gotten when it comes to sports. And you can like him or hate him. I don't care at all. But let me tell you something. You must listen to Deion Sanders and what he said. He got so much impact, ladies and gentlemen. Fred Warner said his entire football team was glued to Deion Sanders. This is a pro football player. After I'll let him tell you. Wait, I'm going to let him tell you.
Let me just take everybody through how incredible of a time this is that they're Flan just touched on everything that's going on over there. We are in the hotel the night before the game. All right. We were sitting in the meal room. They got college football on the night before games, right? On the big screen while we're eating our meal. And when I tell you that everybody is in that meal room, dialed in, watching Colorado versus Colorado State.
Did y'all hear what that's a pro football player. Everybody was dialed in. They said they were literally jumping up on every play like they were watching the Super Bowl. This is not normal. How many of y'all watched a Colorado State game in Colorado last year? I'm just curious. Let me see. Mine ain't freezing, Chris. I got two devices. Let me see if they freezing. Y'all might be freezing over there, but it matters if y'all freezing. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. I'm just checking. See, I'm checking. See, I'm not freezing over here. I'm not freezing. Hey, Hatter, I got 11 people report to me every week. I share some inspiration. Absolutely. Think about what I'm saying, y'all. Y'all got to help me. Y'all got to help me with this, right? I sit there last night. I'm trying to see where I want to go with it first. They asked Deion Sanders, but they asked what his name? Riddick. What's my man's name? Riddick. What's Riddick's name? What's Mr. Riddick's name? Gosh, man, my mind went blank. Lou Riddick. I'm sorry, Lou Riddick. They asked him. Y'all watch this. They asked him, what was it like to be in a production meeting with Coach Prime? Let me show y'all who y'all dealing with. Okay? All right? He said, very informative. Deion, very much so, was talking about the very serious about what he was very serious about what he wants to get done at Colorado. See, we see all the gold chain, but he said he is very much so taking it very serious about what he wants done in Colorado. He said he's all about business. He is all about informing you on why he got involved in coaching. Y'all got to follow me. Y'all, we need to know this. This might be one of our story one day. How he is trying to positively impact kids. How he is trying to affect change in the Colorado and Boulder area. Like I'm trying to effect change in the summer basketball in the Houston area and around the world. Y'all get that one tomorrow. What he has done to build up what really Lou said was some good stuff. He says a lot of football intelligence, experience, and intellect on it. He said what he envisioned for the future, talking about Prime, as far as what he needs to improve his football team, he was honest and open about it. He also wanted to talk about how he is trying to affect the future as of prospective black head coaches in college football, which might affect somebody that knows y'all. Y'all, every one of y'all. That's something that means a lot to him. He's hoping that the way in which he is now going about his business and the results that he is getting open up eyes up to maybe different ways of perceiving people who don't necessarily fit into a certain box. Y'all know I don't like the sound coach speak. You know, the coach got to say about, well, we're just taking it one day at a time. We're just doing this. Oh, I can't stand it. When I'm interviewing them coaches in the SWAC, nah. I'm going to give it to them like a TI is. What's up? Hey, y'all, tell me about this. Tell me about this. I'm not finna ask the cookie cutter ass questions. Somebody said, Robert, one day, somebody called me and said, Robert, I can't believe you said that. And I ain't mean to say it. Y'all just came out. This dude, I had looked at his record. I looked at his percentages, and his ass ain't hit a shot in a long time. So I just said, damn, let him keep shooting it, because he was on another team. Let him keep shooting it. He ain't hit a shot in a week. Somebody called me talking about, Robert, that was harsh. Maybe. But I hadn't hit. I got, y'all don't understand. When you call in these games, I hope y'all don't know. I just show up and get to talking. Don't you know I know everything about every player? Then when I go to the shoot around, I see somebody in the gym on the other team, and I ask them about certain players, make sure I know how to pronounce their names right and everything. Y'all, a lot goes on. We don't just show up and talk. I got to know stuff. But back to Lewis. Back to talking about Lewis at the production meeting. with Prime, how professional he is. And everyone should not be forced to conform to certain ideas in terms of how you express yourself. And that's why I'm different. And have that be something that works against you as far as your overall competency and ability to get the job done. I know I'm different. I know y'all go, Robert, you hollering. I'm loud. I'm not hollering. I'm just a loud Negro. I'm not used to talking like this. That ain't me. How you doing? That ain't me. Ain't but one of me. I got to do me. I don't know how to be nobody else. Deion style, as we all know, is something that we have never seen before. And people are uncomfortable with it. A lot of people are uncomfortable. There's some people, a lot of uncomfortable coming. I put a comment up there and Robin says something to me. You put the comment up there. I ain't said nothing to you until you say something. I gotta take a break, man. Do I have to take a break? Yeah, I gotta take a break. I got to talk about it because I got some partners. I don't call them sponsors. I got some partners. I'm gonna feed me, but I'm gonna get back to this. I'm gonna put a footnote. Let me tell y'all something. Let me just go here. Let me just play it. Let me just play it and just tell you how wonderful these people are. Hold on. Let me find. Let's go here.
Okay. Behind the bar, mixing up. We're famous for our smoky old fashions. We use different types of wood, the different leaves and the different tobaccos. There's different smoke that you can smoke your old fashioned with to alter the flavor of your drink to match and pair with the cigar.
People come in, they don't know what to smoke. It's my job to tell you what's to smoke. And I'm gonna give you the best cigar, best thing for your palate. We have fancy cognacs, bourbons, and tequilas. So there's cigars that go with every drink.
His job of being an aficionado is equivalent to being a sommelier, a wine expert. And so a lot of people come over here and they order food from next door.
Y'all got to realize, this from a guy who's been around the world. I've never seen nothing like Cleopatra's. The service, people, the products, the comfort. I've been around the world. Never seen nothing like it. Out in the Richmond area, if you ever go to an event at the Smart Financial Center, do yourself a favor. Tell all your girlfriends, all your partners, before we go to the concert, we gonna go, because it's right not far from there. We're gonna go over to Mimi's, a New Orleans cafe and oyster bar. Cleo and Cleopatra's next door. We're going to get us something to eat, get us a chill, then go to the concert. When I tell you, you're going to thank me, you're going to thank me, you're going to thank me. Then, if you're sitting back at home and your wife like wine, your girlfriend like wine, Christmas, everything coming up, make sure, don't wait till the last minute, that you call Solomon and Brown. Great people, great service, great wine. Got to talk about it. And guess what? All my hoopers out there, my youngsters, the ones who ain't good enough yet. Let me talk to y'all. The ones who you're working on your game. I got something for you. I told y'all, I've been waiting. I've been trying to find something for y'all, because I know a lot of guys They work out the top players and the best players and try to get them better to get them prepared for college. But what about the players who can't play that good yet? The players are in their embryonic stages. The players who just ain't developed yet. The players, it's just certain little things you got to learn. Then you want to learn about, you got to learn about yourself. You got to understand your body and everything. Triple Threat 360 Basketball Training Academy. Let me tell y'all something. I've been waiting on this to happen. This been in the works for years. I've been waiting on this to happen. I ain't trying, you summer basketball team, ain't nobody trying to take your players. Talking to the players, it's more people that can't play than can. So when you show up to these tournaments, you'll be a little bit better. Little Johnny can make a layup. Little Johnny may be able to hit a free throw. But you got to get him some training. Basketball, listen, let me show you. It's a skill game, mamas and daddies. If y'all knew the time that I spent getting my son, because I always wanted him to be the best dribbler, the best shooter, the best passer, I wanted him to be skilled. I told y'all he used to get mad at me. I don't like this. Because I used to have him just pivoting on each foot for 30 minutes. One way, other way, pivoting, keeping his hand on top of the ball. So he went a whole season and didn't travel and carry the ball. That was work that was put in. These group of people out here at Triple Threat 360 Basketball Academy, they got the Future Stars program. They got Basketball Training Academy. They got the competitive basketball leagues. They're going to have holiday and summer camps. So you can drop little Johnny and them off at the camp. In the summer camps, you can drop them off at the camp. They're going to have the tournaments. They're going to have a mentorship program. And they're going to develop at some point an elite basketball club program. Man, all I'm telling you, I got the information on the bottom of the screen. Mamas and daddies, I don't care what the level is. Call these guys and get in on this. I'm just telling you. I wish I had them. Then I wouldn't have to spend all that time with my son. He was a piece of work. But also something happening this weekend. Y'all, hold on. I got the shout out. Look, my man just put it on the screen. Watch this. Hold on. September 20th, Beyonce night. Half of y'all ain't going nowhere. Ball So Hard, preseason jam presented by Ball So Hard. That's Jeffrey Day. Will be this Saturday. Just one day. Robert Carroll, is it just one day? It's a one-day event, 9 a.m. at the MI3 Center. 32 teams, two games each come and enjoy. 2 games each. Each team get 2 games each. 2 games guaranteed. Okay, I got you. One-day event. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. These the young men who be in the gym supporting, watching video your kids. Watching, videoing, writing up. A lot of times when I have a question about kids in this city, Robert Carroll, Doug Jones, Jeffrey Day. I'm going to call these guys because what? They always in the gym. I can't come to a game and not see one of them. And they having an event, ladies and gentlemen, City of Houston, this Saturday, one-day event. Gotta go support them. Ain't no input equal output. They've been there supporting you. So do me a favor and go support them. Now let me get back. Everybody good? Let me get back. I was talking about Deion Sanders and his style, and people are uncomfortable with it, right? And he is hoping that people do get comfortable with it, because in the end, See, to all my other people out there, and to some of y'all, because some of y'all don't know. Let me explain to y'all, because y'all let people form your opinions about people. Let me see. That's why I tell people. Somebody told me one time, we got people around here that they be mad at you because somebody else mad at you. Let me repeat that. We got people get mad at Robert Carroll because somebody else don't like Robert Carroll. They don't even know Robert Carroll. Ain't never met him. But somebody else said, oh, that's Robert Carroll. He ain't that. Y'all know. Y'all need to stop it. But back to this. There's two sides to Deion Sanders, man. There is a showman side, the marketing side. The guy's charismatic, whose star burns as hot as the sun everywhere he go. And then there's the old school guy who holds kids accountable for everything they do. Very old school. Y'all got to hear this now, because I know ain't nobody told you this. I got you. That all of us are very accustomed to it, who grew up in our era, who played football at any level in our era. And I'm telling you, that is something that if you went and watched him conduct a meeting, watch him conduct a practice, and how he walks around the facility, you would see he does not play any BS around there. Y'all got me? Tell me what I know. The kids toe the line, and he is coaching them in a way that both on and off the field, and that's very important. See, you got to make sure the message get out there and it is crystal clear. So now I'm giving you something. Share the show. I told y'all to share the show. People need to hear this. I want to make this crystal clear because I see that some people kind of look at him and look how brash and how confident he is and get put off by it. And automatically come to the conclusion that he couldn't be a good coach. It's a great coach, man, who holds everybody accountable. He runs a tight ship. They said, hold up. Somebody said, he could never hold anybody accountable. Somebody told me. He could never run a tight ship and keep people. Wrong, Robert Carroll. Just in case you didn't know. He can and he is. Listen to me, y'all. He is in his fourth decade. 40 years of being viewed as flashy, and it's all about him. When that is a persona that he basically marketed in his dorm room a long time ago. The fact that people are still misconstruing him and looking at him as he's unserious, it just mystifies me. Trey Williams, I see you. Chad Grove, Tasha, and Jason Peter. It just mystifies me. He makes people uncomfortable. I wonder who else makes people uncomfortable. Chad, you got to get you one of these, Chad. Y'all know why I like him. He makes people uncomfortable. He is completely in tune with this generation. Why does it make people uncomfortable? What's up, Paul Miranda? I'm talking about Prime again. It's Prime Week. It's Prime Year. That is not the way you expect. And what is, quote unquote, is supposed to look like. That's why he make people uncomfortable. I'm working on it. But we're working on some things with the manufacturer. We're making sure we can constantly get this great product like this, Tanya. Tanya, it's a whole lot of stuff goes into marketing. You got to make sure, because I know a lot of people gonna buy this stuff, and I know and these bag tags, I already know, and I just want to make sure when we be able to and get it to you, and you got to wait, because that global supply chain stuff is crazy. So, but I got you. But watch this, Paul. Paul, I don't know you, Paul. You might know some of this stuff. You was up there, but Paul, he makes people uncomfortable. He makes what else he does? Because that's not what they're used to. Y'all know who I'm talking about, who make uncomfortable. He makes some of y'all uncomfortable too, but hey, I'm gonna lay up off y'all. Quite honestly though, long after we are gone and my kids are in my position and their kids are in their positions, and there would be these biases will always exist towards certain people who do things a certain way that would be passed down, meaning their biases from generation to generation. Right? I don't think it would ever go away in totality. Would it lessen maybe as the generations continue to advance? And kids become much more open-minded in the way of doing things, and maybe the people of our generation are not. And I see that in the generation after us, like my kids are much different than I am. Robert got a lot of different friends that Daddy ain't never had. Brittany got a lot of different friends. I taught my kids to love everybody. You feel me? I taught my kids to respect everybody. My son just left for a wedding. He sent me the pictures back. One too many people look like these college teammates. One too many people look like us. But he's happy. You feel me? So, I wish I had already had that picture up. I don't want to mess up the situation, so I'll give it to you one day. But they're more open-minded. They look at Dion and say, "Oh yeah, I'd like to do that." Oh, let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I got to make that phone call. I got. Y'all know if I text somebody, this important text. If I stop the chop shop, just text them back. Y'all know that was important. But check this out, man. Watch this. I want y'all to hear this.
Come off this disappointing season, and you guys all get the news, hey, new coach is coming in, and it's Deion Sanders. What's the reaction?
Ecstatic. Yep.
Yeah, I told a lot of people, I was like, there's not one person who could like flip a team better, because who wouldn't want to play for him?
You guys were all in that meeting, the famous meeting where he basically encourages the players who were on the previous team to transfer. Mm-hmm. What is that like?
I mean, he definitely tried to scare some of the people off the team, but, you know, I know as far as us three, we know we belong here.
When you hear a new coach come in and basically say, get in the portal, how does that play out?
I mean, I took it as a challenge. I said he wants us to leave, and I'm determined to stay. And I was confident. I was like, they can't get rid of me. Like, I'm going to make it, so they can't get rid of me.
So all three of you didn't look into transferring at all. You didn't second guess. You guys were determined to stick this out?
Yes, sir. My dad told me, he said, do you want to swim with the sharks or swim with the fish? And that's what really stuck with me. I was like, I'm going to stay and compete, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. So that's what I did.
Them young men there get it. Can y'all imagine what was going on up there in Boulder? Y'all know he ain't won these games yet now. Y'all was talking about him. They was talking. Everybody was talking about him except Robert Half. Frankman was talking about, the HBCU folks are talking about it. Young man said, yeah, he wanted to run off the bull crap. They was 1-11 and got a dude fired. What are you supposed to come in there and say, well, look here, little Johnny. I love what y'all did last year. Let's keep that up and get me fired. Somebody help me with that one, Mark Batchelor. Somebody help me with that one, Simeon Sim. I'm gonna try to work Warren Sapp in there sometime. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. But I got it. I'm talking about Dion right now. Yeah, Warren Sapp. He got to get his paperwork out. It's another guy that didn't graduate. So if he had graduated, he could have been there already. Players, don't go to these colleges, and they get all they can out of you, and you don't get none out of them. Let me repeat that. Don't take your butt to these colleges. Go to the NFL all you want to. Warren Sapp right now, out of the league. Right now he wants to coach, but he don't have a degree. He can't coach at college. Hold up. Y'all ain't saying nothing. I don't care. Watch this. I'm going to do it myself. Where my sound thing here? Here you go. Thank you, Robert.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Y'all got to talk to me, man. I know there's some good stuff. I know y'all got to talk to me a little bit. Y'all got to talk to me so the pastor can keep going. I would love to play for somebody like that. I would love to be around something like that. But don't get it twisted now, y'all. It's not all fun and games. And not all flash and dash and jewelry and glasses and hoodie now. He'll get in your rear end in a serious way, ain't gonna curse you out in terms of holding you accountable. It's exactly what you should be looking for. Parents, baby, he got on you. Just come on home. Let's get in this transfer portal. You're looking for someone who understands, hey, be yourself, have fun, express yourself, market yourself. We're all trying to make a life for ourselves in this NIL society. That's what Prime said. Coach Prime talked about the excessively going all the way back to his days in college when he had to come up with the whole marketing of Prime. It was for this purpose like this. He said he used to write down the sayings. So if he ever kept a touchdown and say, come there, put that, he gonna talk stuff. He tell them fake people, man, you got to put me on layaway, dude. If you're trying to draft me, you might not have enough money. So the New York Giants, what position you draft? Ain't no use of me coming to your meeting. You draft 10. I'm going to be gone by then. Folks didn't like that, man. So I had to bring it to y'all remembrance. Thank you. Thank you, Aaron. Aaron, Jason Kidd could be a Cal coaching right now if he had a degree. But he's coaching in the NFL, NBA, but he couldn't coach at Cal. Cal had just fired Chris Walker in their ass. They wanted Jason Kidd back because he went to Cal. Check this out. He encouraged these young cats to do what they do. But he also understands the value of doing things the right way. Treating people the right way. Towing the line the right way. Understanding that what hard work means. The man worked so hard, he ran his toes into submission. He had to get his toes cut off. That's how hard he worked. Are y'all hearing me? Y'all just watching this man, the man walking around with a half a foot. That's why he don't want to coach in the pros. Nah, he said. Do you think I want to be bothered with somebody who's making all that money and don't want to put in their work? You think I'm going to put up with that? He said, now I can affect these kids in a positive way because they listen. His way is going about, the way of going about this is like, it's just like anything else that you typically see. See, in other words, the way he's going about it is not like anything else that you typically see amongst the successful college coaches, both now and in the past. Don't nobody do it this way. Because a lot of these people are old traditionalists. You know we got, and then some of them, y'all know, I ain't got to say it. They will never accept the way of what he's doing. Jim Brown, come over my house. We sit out here on the porch. We can talk. I love you. I'm not like the rest of the guys. I'm not like the rest of the guys. Oh, Bo Bridges sitting on the, go watch the Jim Brown movie. I love you, Jim. Jim, you know, I'm not a Jim. I love you, Jim. Then his daughter come out and said, Dad, I need you to come in and help me move the dress. The man get ready to walk in the house. Jim just walked behind him. Down on the porch. Jim was about to walk in the house. And he said, whoa, Jim. I got it. You know, we don't lie. N-words in the house. Some of these people will never accept the way he's going about this thing. And then some will. There's some eyes that have been opened. People are going to be forced to reconsider. As for Coach Norvell, that guy, the coach of Colorado State, so all I got to say to him, whether or not he was winding his players up or not, psyching his players up, whatever. Coach Norvell, you have to be aware of the impact of your words and how that they may or may not be perceived if you do not provide the proper context. Got me, big fella? You got your players out there trying to hurt people. No, you wanted to win the game. Your words are important. Now, let me tell y'all something about this team. Can I be real with y'all? How many minutes I got? Oh yeah, I got time. I'll tell you something about the team. Okay. Somebody asked me, Robert, what you think about the team? You know, because somebody guy, James Boogie, I'm still waiting on him. He ain't came back since. He's talking about y'all step up here talking about them people. Wait till they get mollywopped next week. They're gonna get beaten next. So what? Can I just enjoy? These people won't let us be great. They won't let us. We can't even enjoy the wins. Yo, this is why I'm talking about him every day. We got to enjoy this, man. Check this out. Explain to you about this team so you can tell this to your friends. Okay? You're going to be the smartest person in the barbershop this week. This team, Colorado, they're built in a way, built in a way that over the long haul is going to get them exposed against better competition. Okay? They are kind of built on the outside in. You got me? They built on the outside in instead of the inside out. Their best players are on the perimeter, on the periphery. Down the middle is where Coach Prime himself honestly would tell you that he needs more help. They need more fortification, meaning the offensive line and the defensive line and pass rushers. Alabama got a bunch of them and badly beating USF. Clemson got a bunch of them and getting their head tore off. Tennessee got a bunch of them. They got big ass linemen. Y'all, oh my God, all over the place. They eat up everything. I'm just giving you facts. So you can, when people talk that stuff to you, watch this. Watch it. Once you get to the heavyweights in terms of competition, the big heavyweights in college, that's where they can run into some trouble. Okay? Where guys are built stronger, faster up front on both sides of the line of scrimmage. That line of scrimmage is the most important thing. Y'all, I promise you, do me a favor. From now on, when you watch a game, take a couple times and just look at the line and see who's on that side. Let's see who win their side of the line. See who's on that side and see who's on that side. It's awesome, y'all. I always do it. I love to watch the line of scrimmage. I know y'all watching it. I love to see what the Hogs, I call them the Hogs. I love to see what the Hogs doing in the front. We will see a test this week against Oregon. Oregon got some Hogs that they've been feeding for years. Deion just got these boys last week. But now, when we get to the USC game, it will be about offense, who offense has the ball the last. Caleb Williams versus Shedeur Sanders. Missing Travis is going to be big. Oh my God, missing Travis is going to be good. But Prime understands that. Y'all hear me? This is the first year that team has played together. Thank you. Thank you, Al. Thank you, Al. Al. Well, watch this, Al. Missing Travis. Listen, Coach Prime understands what I'm telling y'all right now. He understands that. He said, he was quote unquote, he said, I'm 7 to 8 dogs away from actually doing some things the way I want to do it. He said he need about 2-3 more offensive linemen so he can have some depth. Dogs now. He need about a couple of more pass rushers. He need another corner. And he might well need another quarterback if his son leave. Y'all, he understands where they at. Okay? He understands. Watch this, man. Now watch this. He understands where he at. His expectations is always to be in it. Compete to the very end. And his team is going to play that way. So when people say this stuff, but he also knows he's not quite there yet. Of course, there's going to be some people sitting on the outside just waiting to tear them down when they lose. There's some on his feed right now. There's some listening right now that's not on the feed, but they listening. But I don't think he expects to win realistically every game. But he expects to compete every game. Listen to me. As long as Shedeur is healthy and his receivers are healthy, got a healthy receiving core, and they have some good players in the secondary, they will be in it. Their competitive character on a team is so good for them to not be. I'm telling you. Competitive. See, y'all, listen to me. I want y'all to hear this now. This is real talk. There were some people who had already written the story halfway through the game, the death of Colorado, losing to Colorado State last year, and was ready to push sin. And then they came back. I'm going to repeat that. It was some people, some writers, them guys that be up there. That's why he talked to them so crazy. They was ready. Because of the speed, y'all got to understand. If you miss a tackle on Dillon, you miss a tackle on Horn, you miss a tackle on Weaver, can't nobody catch them dudes. They got speed. And the style, y'all got to realize, because of the speed and the style that they have and the style that the coach bring to the table, like The Rock said the other day, he said it's disruptive. Deion is a disruptor. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all got me? The man said Deion is a disruptor. Do you know how many people are watching college football now who had no interest in watching college football before at all? Keith Avery. I love what Mark Jones said the other day, pointed out that the ultimate prime effect is Offset being interviewed while an offset penalty was happening. Hold on. Can't make this up. Did y'all hear what I said? Mark Jones doing the show. You know, I went back and watched it. Mark Jones pointed out that the ultimate prime effect is that Offset was being interviewed while Offset penalties was happening. Y'all, that happened during the live broadcast. I'm here for it. Imagine, hey, can y'all imagine being on the sideline before the game? Can I take y'all, because I had several people on the sideline. Could I take y'all? I'm kind of mad. I didn't know it was going to be like this. I'm kind of mad because I could have went. Would have been closer to my grandson. Y'all. I'm mad. That's all I'm saying. I'm mad. But look, check this out. Can you imagine being on the sideline before the game, right? Hold on. You have to ask yourself, is this a football game going on right now? We gonna actually play a football game? This is how the people was feeling that was on the field. They told me there was this certain electricity in the air. Like you had some big time red carpet event. Award show. Oh yeah, that's Rock over there. Oh yeah, that's Master P over there. Yeah, that's Lil Wayne coming up right there. And everybody's just looking around, right? Phones out. It's really crowded now. It's packed now. And the music, listen. They said they might have one of the best music sound system in the whole wide world. And made you be in there in the like this. They said got one of the most amazing sound system. I can't wait to go hear the sound system now. They said, watch this, y'all. Taking y'all inside the stadium. Watch this. And when Prime come out, right? Some of his players, they out there warming up. And the team start trickling out. And you hear this groundswell. Like, oh. And people are looking around. And people are going, Prime is coming. Prime is coming. Prime is coming. And he comes out of the tunnel. And he's just taking a lap around the field. Just a walk around the field. But he got five security guards around him. The cameras around him. The student section is jam-packed. And he walks over there where the student section is. And these kids were like it was a 3rd and 6 with the game on the line. That's how loud the kids were. Y'all. Then they break out in this chant. Deion Sanders! Deion Sanders! Deion Sanders! It's nuts, man. They say you get goosebumps. It's unbelievable, man. It's just unbelievable. I took y'all inside, man. He said, before you go, you heard about Black Alabama band director who got tased. Yeah. Mark. I'm tired of hearing about us getting tased. That's trauma to me. I'm tired of this trauma porn. When are we going to do something about it? Every day you can come on me and tell me about the debate. When are we going to do something about it, man? When? When are we going to do about it? They going to tase you. Police going to tase black people. When are we going to pressure Congress and the state government to do something about it? You feel me? I understand it. It's trauma porn, man. I'm a black man. I got to ride out here. Every time I see a police light, I don't like it. Let me see. Then, let me tell you something else. I'll give y'all this.
So what, 2024 Colorado Buffalo staff, is that your target date? Is that what that would be for you?
Yeah, I want to be there next year. I'm gonna get everything, the paperwork, and I'm gonna go to work, because sitting on my couch watching tape, making sap in the lab, I'm gonna go sap in the class.
Sounds great.
I'm gonna go sap on live. I'm gonna go get this degree, and then we're gonna go out and teach these kids these 5 steps to the quarterback, because I know something about this game. When you have a quarterback like Shedeur, And if my D-line will go hunt the other quarterback, our chances of winning just went through the roof.
Yeah. I wish Hunter was healthy for this next 2-game stretch, though.
Oh, man. You know what, dude? Why didn't they throw that kid out of the game? That's all I want to know.
I don't know. Unfortunately,
It
though,
wasn't even reviewed as targeting.
I know.
It's the very definition of targeting.
I'm with you. Unfortunately, that kid apparently is a victim of death threats in his family too, which is nuts.
No, stop that.
I know.
Stop that now. Stop that.
I agree.
Stop that now. I don't condone no violence. But when we're in a 60-minute game,
I know,
and we got 8 guys out there with the zebras on, somebody's supposed to be able to look at that and say, "Hold up, man."
I'm with you.
We review everything else.
Warren, thanks for the time. Love you.
Anytime.
To all of y'all who was texting me and telling me about that, I already had it queued up for you. Y'all know I got something for you. See what else I got for you. I got something else for you I want to share with you. I want to laugh about this. Then I'm gonna finish with some more prime stuff, but I want to show you this.
Well, we kind of got into it once we came in. Shiloh said, "Oh wow, Shedeur, look, you're gonna be in the NFL next year." I said, "No, he ain't."
I didn't say you. I said we got to play some next year. I said both of us.
What'd you say, we?
I said we got to play them next year.
Play who?
So what you trying to say, man?
What you trying to say?
What you trying to say?
But y'all ain't going nowhere.
371. The note on that is
I get up out of here, man.
Remember you said that.
Oh, I love that. Did y'all know what was going on? Do y'all know, or do I have to decipher that for y'all? Did y'all see what was up? I love Shiloh, man. I love that Shiloh, man. And y'all see what Shedeur did? Suddenly? Yeah. Did anybody see what I saw? Tell me somebody who saw something. Tell me that they see something. I told y'all, share the show so somebody else can talk to me, because y'all ain't talking to me. Shiloh ain't got next. Shiloh can go pro, and both of them can go pro next year. Shiloh, I don't think he might have 1 year left because of the COVID year, but yeah, he's a grad. He already graduated. He graduated from Jackson State. So he a grad transfer playing right now. I didn't know if he had another, but he might have another year left. I don't know. But he said, man, we gonna go league. Dad tell me y'all ain't going nowhere. Man, look, did y'all see what Shedeur said? Hey, Dad. I like the way, and y'all these people who don't know what he wearing an AP, Audemars Piguet watch. Okay, it's not a Rolex. He got a AP on, very, very expensive watch. So I'm sitting there watching this, right? Did y'all see it? Shedeur looked at Prime and said, yes, exactly what he did, Paul Miranda. What's up there, Wesley Yates? He showed that watch and said, I'm ready to make millions in college. I already make, yes. Look, a tad bit Tanner didn't recognize until he bucked those eyes. Son, oh, you talking about Sap. Okay, you talking about Sap. Yeah, okay, one Sap. But y'all, did y'all see? I'm gonna play it again. Y'all got to see watch these two boys. That's Shiloh, man. I love that boy, man. Golly, he's amazing.
Well, we kind of got into it once we came in. Shiloh said, "Oh wow, Shedeur, look, you're gonna be in the NFL next year." I said, "No, he ain't."
I didn't say you. I said we got to play some next year. I said both of us.
What'd you say, we?
I said we got to play them next year.
Play who?
So what you trying to say, man?
What you trying to say?
What you trying to say?
But y'all ain't going nowhere.
371. The note on that.
Shedeur is younger, man. He ain't had no coach. No, Shedeur is younger. No. Shedeur ain't no grad student. No. Let me tell you something. What would you do? Help your daddy keep getting money in the NIL? or go to the league, what would y'all do? What would y'all do? Coach Shadil was telling Daddy, what you talking about? Man, I drive around in a Maybach. What are you talking about, Dad? I make more money than most of the quarterbacks in the league right now, the bench riders, other than them top guys. I make more than them right now. I'm only second right now to in NIL money to LeBron James, Bronny James. Daddy. What would y'all do? Y'all ain't saying nothing? What would y'all do? Help your daddy? Them folks trying to be helping Nick Saban get some more money and helping Dabo Sweeney get some more money and helping this dude up at 290 get some more money. D. White, will you leave? She told me no. D. White, you didn't listen to the whole story. Why would you leave? Why would you go play in the NFL? Tell me why. Tell me why, Stone. Tell me why would you leave? I got two women answering. The guys ain't said nothing. Why would you stay, Darryl Barnes? Why? To help your dad's legacy? It's a good reason. Or to start your own? A better reason. Man, I wish somebody would share this show to some of their friends because y'all ain't talking, man. It ain't about whether Deion turned pro early. That ain't the issue. That ain't the issue. Whether he turned pro early. There ain't no such thing turning pro early. In football, you got to stay 3 years. At least. Ain't no early. You got to stay at least 3 years. You can bring your dumb ass back for that 4th year and get your head beat in if you want to. If you're good enough. No, he ain't going to graduate this year. No, he ain't graduating. Still ain't graduating. Be better prepared for the big leagues. He prepared for the big leagues. He's the best quarterback. He's one of the best quarterbacks. He 1 and 2. The best quarterback. You can't get no better than 1 and 2, y'all. You can't do nothing but drop if you come back. If you're 1 or 2, you can't do nothing but drop, y'all. Sometimes you can't keep that wine in there too long. You got to serve that wine. Because I'm already making money and to help my dad and play against lesser comp. Y'all see that? Let me put that back up here. I ain't putting that back up there. Next year would be a cakewalk for him in college. Once Dad gets the offensive lineman. His stock will soar. Al Edwards, boy, you listened to me a second ago. He's ranked as the number 2 quarterback. Caleb and him. Guess what? 1 and 1A. Where are you where your stock gonna soar to? You strike while you hot in football. I see y'all don't understand the business of football. Shador has proven himself. That young fella's stock is going through the roof. You got to strike in football while you hot. 1 injury away from never playing in the NFL ever. Go sit on that bench in the NFL and collect that bread. Learn the NFL system because that's where you want to be ultimately. Without taking, because the quarterback in the NFL got the jersey on, can't nobody hit. He gonna be a backup, right? Guess what? Unless they throw him into the fire like these fools kill it. That little Bryce might get killed. What's his name? Bryce Young? Oh my God. No, you get the hell out of there. Daddy or not. Daddy, you better go get you a bad mom. You better go get you another bad quarterback. I ain't the only one. I got to go get this money. And when one of these top quarterbacks find out that Shador is leaving, he's coming. 2 or 3 of them. Like Tua and came even when Hurts was there and said, Hurts, sit your ass down. Let me get this money. You don't want to be no number. You don't got to be no damn number 1 pick. Aaron Rodgers wasn't the number 1 pick. Tom Brady wasn't the number 1 pick. All them number 1 picks ain't bull doo-doo. Ain't bull jive. Oh, a damn number 1 pick. Y'all got to be out. Y'all sound like fans right now. Of course he got the 2. Hey, listen. They draft you on, let me help y'all. Watch this word. Watch this word. They draft you on potential. They ain't drafting on how good you are. They drafting on how good you're going to be in their system. Sam Darnold, the number 1 pick. Where he at? All these number 1 picks. Can't play dead. I just want him to be the number 1 pick. Nah. Stay and completed done with the chapter. You talked about that degree. You finished up. The degree is for them other people. I'm fit. Go back and get your degree in the NFL. You're going to be sitting on the bench. You ain't going to get his degree. If I was Prime, if that was Little Robert, man, take your ass to that NFL. The NFL mean not for long, player. College football mean not for long. Where you gonna wait on somebody to hit him like they did Travis Hunter and might not be able to play no more? Y'all got. That's why I'm on this show, to take y'all ass out of fandom and take you guys into the real world, because y'all still in fandom. Coach Prime is going to be all right. He'll find some. Exactly. It's his damn job. He's going to have to find somebody anyway. He can't keep Shador forever. Why should his decision on his projected draft? I don't understand now, Keith. You kind of messed up on that one. Justin Fields, wasn't that the number 1 quarterback? He was the number 1 pick, right? Struggling. I don't know what team he gonna go to. I don't care. I really don't care. That kid there wants bread. That kid's riding around in a Maybach. Albeit he didn't pay for it, he got a deal with Mercedes-Benz to drive it. Let me tell you something. This was the biggest untruth in the world right there. Yes, he does get to decide it. You don't know these kids like I know. They get to decide it. You see how he looked at him and questioned, what you talking about, Daddy? He grown, player. When you're over 21, ain't nobody can tell you nothing. I wouldn't even want to keep my son in college. No. Your goal is to get to the NFL, player. you're trying to get there as quick as you can. As quick as you can. Because the life expectancy is so short. You want to get there as young as you can. So guess what? You get this contract, then you can get into another deal if you can. If you get hurt, then go back to school. Got a few hours left. No, go get that money. I'm glad I mentioned that. Because y'all sound like fans over here. Stay with your dad. We love what's going on. Let's make Colorado some more money. No, let's go make me some money. Listen to me, y'all. It's going to be several top quarterbacks in the transfer portal. He don't even have to go into get one out of high school. It's the transfer portal going to be full of them. He going to get him 3, 4 of them. Oh, I got you. Hey, man. Them dudes there. That man looked at his dad like that. Said, no. Not what Shiloh talking about. What you talking about, Daddy. Because I got a problem. I ain't got no problem with what Shiloh said. I know y'all didn't hear me. Y'all didn't hear him. What did you say? Deion wanted that show. You know what? Because he wanted to show how. See, y'all got to remember, Shiloh used to be shy. Shedeur used to didn't say much. Deion loved him coming out of his shell like this. Deion liked him doing this stuff right there. Because Shedeur used to didn't say nothing. His nickname is Grown, because they say he always just be quiet like a grown-ass man. He don't want that damn quarterback from Alabama. Hell no. He don't want that quarterback. Shit, I don't want the quarterback from Alabama. Y'all can have Milroe. But I did want to finish up on this. That was good, man. I like that. That was funny. I got so much stuff. Oh, golly, I got so much stuff I got to talk to y'all about, but I'm gonna go to next week. I think I got to hit it next week. Tomorrow. I got to tell y'all how these white folks are fighting over these black bodies and this black talent. Tomorrow, y'all make sure. I got to tell y'all how they fighting. ESPN and Fox fighting like bros. Fighting like whatever. Fighting like animals. Out here, man. To see who gonna have access at Deion. But both of them hot. Cause Shannon, his boy, at ESPN. That's why First Take can get action. Was Michael Irvin, his boy, played with him. Skip covered him at Dallas. That's why they get action. Did y'all find Sergio who? Who is Sergio? What is you talking about, Chris? Did y'all find Sergio? Who the hell is Sergio? But y'all, let me finish here. Y'all, a bidding war on these black bodies. That some of these people don't understand. Sergio, who is Sergio? Oh, the NFL player. I ain't kept up with that stuff. I don't know. I'm be leery when they talking about a dude killed his mama, man. I don't know. I don't see Alpha Yo, cause I be taking care of my business and studying stuff. That's foolishness to me. So you want me to sit up here and read and go through an article about a dude they said and killed his mama? You think I got time to worry about that, Alpha Yo? That's like me worrying about them sour-ass Texas Longhorns up there in Austin, Texas. It's not gonna happen. That's about as important as me than the Texas Longhorns, who I don't talk about on the show. I don't know what happened with this boy and his mama. All I know was a boy found his mama. You talking about where I've been not reading that damn mess. I just told y'all a minute ago. I know what they talking about, Mr. Know-It-All Alpha Yo. But how do I know it's true? Y'all always want to send me an article. Now somebody else sending me the damn article. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I got the article. Don't nobody else send me nothing. Didn't I tell y'all I'm tired of listening to trauma porn? That's trauma. Y'all love trauma. I'm not going to talk about that. Tell me what a reason for me to talk about that on this show. One of y'all give me a good one. Please don't send me no more of them damn sorry ass off. I know exactly what you're talking about. I just didn't care about the damn dude's name. All I knew is somebody they said a dude killed his mama. You think I want to talk about that? That's your problem. I'm talking about a positive black man, and y'all want me to talk about this if this dude killed his mama? I see why y'all don't want to share the show. Because y'all want people to talk about ignorant, stupid ass stuff all the time. You ain't gonna, I don't know, gonna try to put it up there on the screen. All you had to do is say the dude who killed his mama. I didn't have to hear all that. You put a damn novel up there like you wrote up there yesterday. But back to this. Let me get this. See how they. Y'all don't get it. I told y'all. Sometimes it's like I'm just walking around here with a whole lot of dead ass people. And I'm trying to make enough money so I can bury all of them. Give me enough shovel and just bury all of them. I'm in a helicopter, y'all. And I'm trying to get y'all up in the helicopter with me. Y'all still there on the street, looking at your present circumstance. You don't know what's happening around the corner. I'm in a helicopter. I can tell you where the traffic is. Thinking about Prime one more time. Is it the culture? I'm just watching this because this just isn't about college football to me. I'm thinking about Prime. I'm thinking about, y'all understand, when I got people calling me, my daughter, she ain't never watched the football. If it ain't the Dallas Cowboys, she ain't seen nothing else. I ain't seen no football. My son didn't play football. She ain't thinking about nothing. And she asking me about Colorado and Prime. This isn't just about college football. I told you I got a lot of people calling me, don't even know who the mascot is for Colorado. But they know Deion's there. They are watching Colorado football games, y'all. They know who Shedeur Sanders is. They know who Travis Hunter is. They are watching college football, y'all. Women. This is a basketball-centric show. College, pro, High school basketball. I started off talking about Mike Collins. Mighty Mike. Who summer team set him on the bench half the year. He still, whatever he did in them minutes he got out there, 2 scholarship offers already. Y'all keep y'all keep burying seed. Don't you know when you bury a seed, it's gonna grow? You're trying to bury a fertile seed. I'm not mentioning the summer team. You go find out. They ain't worth me mentioning. But they're watching Colorado football games, y'all. They're watching Colorado football. Football is king in Texas, he says. Vince Young ain't walking back through that door, pimp. Texas ain't won nothing since he left. TCU go to the national championship game and get mollywopped. Texas king. Bad choice of words. Especially to somebody like me. But here we go. Y'all know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the Georgetown phenomenon. When everybody got behind them at Georgetown, John Thompson. And in the 90s when the Fab Five came out. Chris Webber, Jalen Rose, Jimmy King. Everybody got behind. Even if they wasn't a college basketball fan. Now, even if you're not a college football fan, you're watching Colorado footballs every week. I ain't heard game day say they coming to Austin. I ain't said Fox Sports kickoff coming to Austin. I ain't heard that yet. I ain't heard a First Take and what's my other guy name? Pat McAfee said, we're coming to Austin. But this guy said, Texas is king. Football is king. See, people can have their opinions, but I'm just giving you facts. I ain't never said Memphis was king. We got the king, Jerry Lawler, and Hatter, if you have time before the end of the show, please talk about Blue Heaven winning that. I ain't even paid attention, Rod Well. I ain't had time to pay attention to the Dodgers winning and the Astros losing. I ain't even paid attention to it. I'm trying to explain to you why, Rod Well, you ain't listening. I love Mookie Betts. But this is a story that I've seen the Dodgers win before. I've seen the Dodgers win before. I've never seen this before. This is a UFO. This is an alien. This is a unicorn. Jason Peters, I don't care what he means. I don't care what he means. I'm just telling him. He said football is king. Yeah, when Vince Young was here. Rod Wells, do you understand what's going on? I guess I got to go get some more information. Y'all don't understand what's going on. Y'all, Rod Wells, I know you've been in and out. Do you understand, Rod Wells? My daughter lives in LA. She ain't never mentioned the Dodgers to me. She lives not far from Dodger Stadium. She ain't mentioned Mookie Betts. She ain't mentioned nobody on y'all team. But she calling me talking about Colorado. And you want me to stop? I know you say if I got time to talk about the Astros losing. Men didn't know the Astros is terrible right now. They still in first place. Before I end it with Prime. Oh, I got to go. But I'm going to end this with Prime. This man, see how you got me a couple of minutes off. Colorado, man. Think about this, y'all. I just gave y'all an analogy. It's going to be interesting what happens in Oregon this weekend. Prime just bring more energy to the sport. And a whole lot of conversations that I hear on mainstream media are people who don't look like us. And people who think like Alfio. And they are talking about sports. They are not really talking to us or at us. Prime is talking to us and including us and at us. It's a big difference. The Dodgers ain't talking to me. The Texas Longhorns ain't talking to me. They ain't talking to you. I saw this article. No. I saw some people on the sideline who have never been to a college football game before. And they were in Colorado at this game. Why? What's up, Marcus Carey? Why? Because of Prime. They are an exciting football team. They got a guy that plays both ways on their team. Have Texas got anybody that play both ways on their team? And a special quarterback. I just can't talk enough about it. I just can't. But guess what? Got some more stuff tomorrow. Y'all got about one, two, hold on. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 10. I got 10 subjects to talk about tomorrow. I can't wait, but I'll see y'all later. Love y'all. Thank you. Even after yo, love all of y'all. Murph, I got you in a second. But great time. Tomorrow, I got more. Chop Shop, I'm out. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.
Jim Hicks. Rob Hatter. You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk, we live in the chop shop. We in the chop shop, I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up, it's live in the chop shop. We in the chop shop, we live.